What's up, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power Divine Universe, and I am here with a general reading on what the fuck is going on now. With that being said, before I get started, I ask if you please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I upload more videos, hit that like button, and share this video if you think others can benefit from my messages. Otherwise, let's get started and see what the fuck is going on now. So I'm going to start with my index cards today, then I'll move on to my channeled messages, and then move on to the Oracle and Tarot cards. So first thing I pulled is fake deaths. So with this being said, I really feel that there has been people doing this for a very long time. It's an easy way to claim insurance claims, life insurance money. And I think that so many people kind of caught on to this, that there were so many life insurance companies being frauded through these fake deaths that, of course, they started to recognize the same names coming through over and over again. But also, I feel that there are people speaking out because they were victims of these people that faked their deaths. I will use me as an example. I was married to a man that supposedly committed suicide. And instantly after everything came about, I knew something was wrong. Well, he started showing up. He would show up to the bars I was going to. They thought it was funny. He thought he was really funny by making himself, known. And they also wanted people to believe that I was crazy. Well, what really happened is people really started to see him, and then he started getting in trouble with the law. So then he started making the front page of the town that we lived in. And if you would search his name on the internet, you would see his obituary picture. And then 4 years later, you'd see his picture on the front page for domestic violence, for not registering as a sex offender, and so on. So it really drew a lot of attention to people faking their deaths. Now, again, people, at this time, it is not against the law to fake your death, but it is against the law to claim any type of life insurance money, and that's why these people are doing it. Again, people have been doing this for many generations. It's been something that I wasn't aware of until I was a victim of this man that did that, and then also a victim of my family stealing my inheritance, keeping checks, forging my signatures to things to get my inheritance. And so I also researched a lot about this about 7 years ago, because again, I knew something was wrong in my situation. So these fake deaths are really coming to the light. People are having to obviously own up to them because they're having a knock at the door by the CIA or whoever is investigating this stuff. So we have liars. So people that have been telling lies, that have, really been spreading gossip, rumors, and just, bullshit lies all over town to make other people look bad. These people are being recognized for being liars. Also, I feel like they are in tremendous trouble with the law, because I feel like they not only lied to their community, friends, and family, they were trying to lie to the authorities, and these people are finally being seen for who they are. Plus, their stories were not adding up. I feel like they had these authority figures kind of chasing their tail, investigating wrong people, saying people were, this certain person. And again, I want to bring up the names that I had a couple weeks ago, that a Kendra Y isn't a Kendra V, and a Sunny W isn't a Sunny V. That's a prime example of what I'm talking about. I think that's important in this reading. So these liars are being exposed, and their lies are coming out and being shed for the world to see. So thank you, God, for definitely bringing this to an end. It's something that's, again, been going on for a long time. We have Hitman, which, I never thought this card would come out as much as it does. But people have been hiring hitmen to shut people up, to poison people, to kill people for life insurance fraud. Again, they are also could be saying that they hired hitmen to kill people, and these people in reality fake their deaths. Again, I feel that there was a hitman that was killing a lot of people, maybe for the mob, maybe for the cartel, maybe for secret societies. And this person was being watched for a long time. Again, I feel like somebody kind of outed this hitman because they seen what this man was doing in the dark. And I believe that they no longer can lie and really ignore what this problem is. Take a fucking shower. So take a fucking shower, people. So are you not taking a shower? Are you depressed? I know when we get depressed at times, we kind of let our hygiene go to the wayside. Unfortunately, the people around you are suffering because you don't smell very good. That's tremendously just inconsiderate, and just kind of honestly lazy. So if you are definitely experiencing that with somebody, I think it's just you need to tell them that, you kind of smell. I don't mean to be rude. Can you please take a shower? I just, I'd love to be around you, but I cannot stand the way you smell. I mean, at times we have to be really upfront and just tell people, people aren't coming around you because you do not shower. It's time to kind of wash away that filth and smell. Also, people, it is a good way to cleanse ourselves from negative energies, entities. You go in the shower and you really meditate. You concentrate on washing away all the dirt and the grum and the nasty attachments that we get each and every day when we're around people. So it's a way to, if you're not really feeling all that great, get in the bathtub. Allow yourself to soak at least, even if you don't wash your body. At least you are getting clean some way. So take a fucking shower. And then we have hindering someone's growth. So again, I think that there was people that were faking their deaths. This person and these people's lives were being hindered because of it. I feel what it was is that they were using other people's birth certificates, other people's social security numbers. They were also saying they're committing suicide because this person was tremendous to live with. They were abusive. They were a drug addict. They were cheating on me. But this has really hindered a lot of people's growth in life. And again, these liars are definitely being seen for who they are, why they were definitely lying to cover up what they were doing in the dark. So, okay, so I'm going to move on to my channeled messages. The first one is money being taken away from you on a YouTube channel. So somebody has had their money taken from them off of a YouTube channel. So if you are a YouTuber, I maybe would contact YouTube and ask them, especially if you are not receiving donations, especially if you are not being paid for the videos that you are posting. I'm not sure exactly, even though I'm a YouTuber, I'm not 100% exactly how that works because I haven't made a dime. So I'm assuming this message is for me. And it wouldn't surprise me because if you think about the videos and the topics I've been talking about, they are definitely wanting nobody to listen. They want people to think nobody's watching my videos. They definitely don't want me to be paid by outing people, but that's, who I am. I work for God. God provides for me, and if someone is stealing from me, then those people will be stolen from, and then these people will definitely be brought to the light. It says YouTube channel being returned soon. So the money will be returned soon as somebody frauded YouTube. So somebody probably said they were you, they presented documentation that they were you, and had that money linked to their bank account instead of yours. So again, please, please, please look into that. Again, just be very, very careful. Man is going to jail for frauding a insurance company and was told on by a Libra woman because she knew that something was really wrong, as this Libra's friend is struggling tremendously financially. And she could not stand to watch this go on one more day and is trying to help a woman and a child free themselves from a toxic community and family for good. This Libra was involved until her friend showed up crying and needed a hug, and that made this Libra stop and think about what she had to do to help. So, money is coming soon and is long overdue. It will help a person tremendously, as this person is a beautiful person that will use it to help others be able to move away too. so they can finally be free of a community that is hurting them through drugging and raping them their entire lives. This person also will stop human trafficking for good in this community, and gain employment with a police and CIA to stop human trafficking for good in the world through psychic abilities, and become well known for this, along with her child and a dear friend who is a woman. Community is going to believe her really soon, as the CIA is going to talk about this woman and her situation on the news really soon, as they are very thankful for these people's help. So a woman, the community might not be believing that she's psychic. They might be talking, they might be listening to lies and rumors, because people are not wanting these people to recognize that this woman really is psychic and that she's really helping a case that is going on in her community, even if she knows it or not. I mean, she could be working, excuse me, told you about my throat chakra, woo. She could be working directly with the CIA or police, or she could, be speaking out in her community about what's going on. She could have a YouTube channel. She could be speaking out on her social media, whatever this woman is doing. But they are very thankful for their help. Okay, so what the fuck is going on? Somebody's going to be going on a new adventure. I feel that, again, somebody is going to be receiving money that is going to help them be able to move forward, maybe embark on a new journey, on a new adventure, really towards more happiness, towards more love, more excitement. I love this card. It also is going to help children be freed from this community, from, I'm hearing, being drugged and raped, starting as children and moving on into their adulthood. So there is a new adventure coming towards you soon. We have the High Priest Wisdom in reverse. So this is the only card that came out in reverse. I typically do not read reversals unless, of course, they pop out. They typically don't. We can always read them, any way we want. This High Priest is authority. This is somebody that is, a priest. This is a high priest. This is someone that is directly connected to God, but it's in reverse. So this person is not connected to God, people. That means that he's connected to the devil. This high priest might have been sharing knowledge that he was gaining from other people. He was sharing his wisdom, but in reality, this man was a fraud. So this is probably, I'm surprised that the fake minister did not come out in my index cards, but this high priest is not what he is representing himself. He was doing it probably for money, for, clout. He was doing it to gain followers. I feel that this man was stealing someone's content and representing it as his own. This high priest is not connected to God, people. This high priest works for the devil. There is a huge, huge difference. Please, please, please be cautious on who you are listening to. Definitely pay attention to what they're saying. Pay attention to if they're asking for money. I feel like this man was conning a lot of people. This man was a con artist. He was not connected to God. He was not receiving downloads. He was not receiving messages from God, but he was presenting himself to do that. Again, this could be a woman. It doesn't have to be a man, but I feel like, and Spirit's telling me that there is a fake priest, a fake minister, somebody that was definitely gaining financial gain by lying to people. This could be a leader of a cult, is what I'm hearing, or an organization. This could be, again, somebody that is standing up every Sunday, making his presence known as a minister when he's not connected to God at all. So he did it all for financial gain, is what I hear. We have Judgment. I love this card. I love this card. To me, Judgment is, the final judgment of this situation. People are finally, it's going to bring music to the situation, which means beauty, people. The Judgment card really isn't about judging harshly. I feel that there has been a lot of judgment in this situation, but the Judgment card really represents a renewal, a revival, rewards from the past efforts, and karma. So Hopefully you're on the side of the good karma and not the bad. You're not receiving bad judgment. This card to me does not scream bad judgment. But then again, I just spoke of the high priest in reverse. And I feel that this man is going to finally receive the judgment he deserves. And also, people are finally starting to judge this situation in the right light. Really turning towards God, moving away from anything I told you about my excuse me. I told you they're trying to, like, my throat chakra is tremendously bad. Trying to move you away from, I forgot where I was. See, they're trying to distract me. Give me a minute. Let me go get a drink and then I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, much better. As I was getting my water, I was thinking, this high priest could have been using black magic, could have been using spells against, or trying to use this against a high priestess, trying to shut up any psychic or anyone that was speaking out about this information. Again, spells do hit us, but in reality, we are so protected if we are the light and love, especially the chosen ones, that these spells are reflected. Again, I watched a video that I made yesterday, and I really was struggling to get out the information, and I seem to be doing that again. Please, please, please know that I'm, going through a tremendous awakening. I'm also going through spiritual warfare tremendously in my life. That is really, these people are not wanting me to be able to deliver my videos. They do not want people to be watching my videos. I am giving information that they definitely do not want out. So please have patience with me. We have renewal. So this situation is going to bring a renewal to this community, to people's lives that have been hindered. Their growth has been hindered by the lies, has been hindered by fake deaths, by money being taken from them, by communities lying about them. It is a rebirth, people. This is going to bring renewal to many people in many, many communities is what I'm hearing. It's not just happening in my community. It is happening in yours and around the world. Really reach out. Thank your angels, ancestors, guides, and God himself for really facing this tremendous spiritual warfare that we're going through, helping you see the light, helping you move past this fake high priest, really seeing this person for who they are, really helping the judgment be put upon the people that deserve it, bringing more adventure into your life. Life is so beautiful. We just need to step out and live it. I am a person that needs to take their own advice. I've really been a hermit for the last couple months. I've really been struggling with a lot of depression and just like I said, going through a tremendously hard awakening that is making me heal from my past, and it's just been really tremendously hard. I really am ready to step into a renewal. I am definitely ready for that rebirth to hit me, and I'm praying that you all are about to that stage in your life too. So we have the Page of Cups. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is happy news on an emotional nature. This could also represent a sensitive, creative child, but you are about to receive some type of message regarding a child or regarding just some happy news that you have been waiting for a long time. Again, I feel that there is going to be a lot of happy news coming towards you. I did a video that spoke what was going to happen by the first of the year. I have all my faith and belief that each and every one of us is going to be able to have a renewal by the first of this year and really step into a new adventure in our lives. So again, make sure that you really thank the higher power. You're grateful for what you have at this moment, and definitely be grateful if you do receive money, maybe unknown. Maybe you don't know this money's coming. Maybe you've been waiting for this money for a long time. Maybe you've been waiting for this community to see you for who you truly are, and they have just been blinded by lies and hindering your growth along with whomever was responsible in your situation. We have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. This is where everybody will be at the end of this situation. by the end of this story is what I'm hearing, that everybody will really be putting love first. Again, a lot of people put money before love, before happiness, before other people. I do feel that the light has been shed upon these people that really have allowed money to kind of be their main focus. I think it's bringing more kindness and unconditional love into their hearts. I feel that there were people taking money to do illegal things. They were not living on the up and up. They were not seeing people for who they truly are. And they were listening to somebody's wisdom that was not wise at all. They were stealing somebody else's wisdom, or they were making it up, or they were connecting to the devil to provide that wisdom. We have innocence. So there's going to be someone's innocence brought back. If it is children's innocence, if it is the people that were being drugged and raped their entire lives, if there was an innocent victim, it spoke of a woman and a child that really needs to be free from a community and their family. I also feel that this community is finally going to really open their eyes to someone being innocent that was really lied about, slandered about, and it's really going to really open their eyes not to listen to those type of things. Someone's innocence was taken as a child, definitely. It could have been someone that was very wise, very kind, very unconditionally loving. They could have thought this person was very gullible. They could have really played on their weaknesses in their life, the traumas that they've gone through. But somebody's innocence is definitely going to be made known. Again, I have to go back to my channeled messages. The CIA, is involved big time in the situation. People are really turning from being greedy and selfish towards love. They're committing themselves to the practice of seeing all good things in everyone and everything that they come into contact with. We have the Four of Pentacles, security. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is people being really overly cautious with their finances. This could be because they are struggling. We're only at a Four of Pentacles. This is going to allow, I feel that security is going to be definitely a lot stronger once this comes out, once people receive the money that was meant to go to them. It's really going to bring those people from a Four of Pentacles almost all the way up to a Ten of Pentacles, even though the Ten of Pentacles is not represented in this reading. People's security has been knocked for so long because people, again, were being selfish and greedy. They were doing things. They were hindering people's life by using their identities to fake deaths, to claim IRS fraud, to, stealing their money, their inheritance. The people that were doing this, obviously, their security is going to be taken away, and it's going to be rewarded to the people that definitely deserve it more, and who God sees fit to receive that security from this situation. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, we go from a 4 to a 7. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is work and patience rewarded, good news financially. So we had the Four of Pentacles, and then we moved all the way up to a 7. So that is a huge message here. If you are struggling financially, you're not going to be struggling too much longer. Again, remain faithful and hopeful that your situation is coming to a close really soon. We have a woman that has been on a quest to help children. This woman has probably been shedding the light on a community that was doing things that were harming children. This child or these children are really looking up to this woman, or they will be soon. This could represent you. This could represent someone you know. This could represent an authority figure. But these children are really going to start really looking up to the adults around them. I'm hearing that at this time, children are not really too happy in their homes. Their parents are too focused on money, too focused on their needs and what they need, instead of focusing on the children that they have. Children have definitely been kind of set aside in society now. You watch people with their children, they're not spending as much time with them. They're not giving them as much love and attention as they need and deserve. Children are such a beautiful gift, people. They are not to be put in front of a TV. They are not to be put in front of a phone You need to be taking these children and doing things with them. Even if you don't have money, you can always go hiking. You can always go camping. You can always go fishing. You can always go for a walk, go to the park. I mean, there's plenty of things that we can do with our children that they would really, really appreciate. They just want the love, and they just want us to spend time with them and to really embrace them, and definitely allow them to have their innocence. Do not be taking away a child's innocence. Please, people, if you are sick in that way, if you have any type of sexual needs towards children, please reach out to someone. Please get the help that you need. I feel that for many many traditions, many generations, and you can tell they're trying to shut me up again. People have been doing things to their children that are just unacceptable. And again, God is here making these things right and known. We have the Seven of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You might be feeling overwhelmed with choices, but one must be made. This could represent so many things. Maybe you're going to be offered a new job in many different fields. Maybe you are going to have a choice of where to live, of a love interest, of friends. I mean, this woman, as you can see, or this little monster, is pointing at all these choices she has to make. What should I choose first? What is more important to me? Remember, people, before I say that, love is the most important thing that we can definitely choose, and to choose our children first over ourselves, definitely. That does not mean allow your children to run all over you, to disrespect you, to allow you not to have self-love and self-care, because we do need to put ourselves first, but we always need to make sure we check our ego at the door while doing that. So you are going to have many new things coming towards you, is what I'm hearing. You're going to have many more choices to choose from. I feel, again, people were really stealing people's lives. They were taking things away from them out of greed, out of selfishness, out of, trying to have power over people. And with this situation coming to an end, it is going to bring a lot of choices towards you, and you might not be used to that. I feel like people have always been kind of hindering your growth. So those choices and those possibilities just were not being presented to you. So do not feel overwhelmed. Really take it one step at a time. Really focus on what is going to better you and better your life and your family's life. What is going to bring you happiness and stability, and really, help you move towards a future in a very, very positive way. We have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Actually, people, this is tremendously important for each and every one of us, including me. When we sit and worry about a situation, we are putting that negative energy out into the universe. The universe is giving us that negative energy straight back. It is very difficult to not worry, especially if you are financially struggling. We worry about, is our electricity going to be turned off? Are they going to come repossess our car because we haven't made our car payments? Are we going to get caught driving without insurance? Are we going to have enough money to feed our children? Are we going to have enough money to put gas in our car? Are we going to have, there's so many things that we can worry about. We all need to really know that God provides to each and every one of us, that if we just surrender and stop worrying as much as we can, because it's tremendously hard not to worry, that, God is working miracles in the background. We just have to recognize them. Even if you go months and months with no money, just really recognize how God does provide for you. Me, I am so broke. It's like tremendously it's very worrisome. But then again, it's not, because all the things I'm needing at this time are being provided for me. No, I can't go out to eat. No, I can't go shopping. No, Christmas to me is, just not non-existent. But then again, people, I'm at a time in my life where I don't really have those worries, because unfortunately, they took my child away. There's a reason why I'm financially struggling, because that's what they claimed, that they took my child away. So what better way than to rip, all my finances, all my stability away to definitely make people believe that I was struggling financially when they did that. Always remember that God has a plan, and that things will come to us when God decides the time is right. So we have possibilities. I just spoke of possibilities. Again, you are going to have a lot of different possibilities, a lot of ways to soar high, like this eagle on this card, to really see the world, to really, be able to be choosy. Maybe you're going to, have such a huge financial gain that you can go house shopping and buy your first home, or you can really choose where you want to live, how you want to live. You can choose what food to buy. You won't have to really scrounge and save to be able to eat even. There's just a lot of possibilities and a lot of choices coming towards you, because this situation is coming to an end, and people are working really hard to be able to give you the life that you've deserved, is what I'm hearing. We have the Ten of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, endings. This is coming to an end. We're at the 10. There's no more room for anybody else to stab you in the back. There's been a shark around you. There's a shark on this card. The shark has been swimming around for a long fucking time, stabbing you in the back with those swords. They have no more room. They are caught, people. If you don't feel like you're caught, or if the people around you have not been caught, you are incorrect, because God is always watching. Divine timing is here, people. God wants things to change, and to change before the first of the year. Have faith, have belief that your life is coming to a much better, more stable position, and you're going to have many options and many possibilities coming. Also, this represents people stabbing other people in the back. I feel that they covered up tremendous lies. They were believing in a high priest that was not a high priest. I feel that these people have turned on this high priest because they recognize this person was a fraud, a con artist. So they, in return, stabbed that person in the back. Not meaning in the way that you probably feel that you've been stabbed in the back by numerous people. But it is an ending. So this is coming to an end, and you're going to be starting a new cycle, which again is going to bring in many possibilities and many choices for you to be able to make for the first time. We have 10 of Wands. So we have the 10 of Swords endings, and then we have the 10 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This witch is carrying 10 brooms up this hill. These are all the fucking burdens that this situation has caused you or somebody else in your situation. Again, we're at a 10. There's no more brooms that can be piled on. This cycle is ending. That's a huge message. This situation is ending. The light has been shed. People are seen for who they are. People that have faked their deaths are being charged with criminal crimes. I mean, they're felonies. They're going to prison. It is not, you can't just decide, well, one day I'm broke, so I'm going to decide to fake my death, and then in return hurt all the people that you love because of money and being selfish. So we had 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. This situation is coming to a close. It will be by the first of the year. I promise, I promise, I promise. And you'll be able to set all of those 10 brooms down and begin again. Hopefully you don't ever have to ever carry that many burdens ever again in your life. I can't promise that because I am not God. I don't foresee, each and every one of your decisions, each and every one of your family members' decisions, or what life is going to bring you. But I can say that you are going to start a new cycle that is going to be tremendously a lot easier. We have acceptance. So I feel that, again, this community is going to stop singling you out. See, there's one piece of pie out of this whole pie. This has been you. They're going to put this piece of pie back in there because they're finally going to receive the truth of what the situation was about, who was involved. Also, I think that you're going to finally be able to accept really who was stabbing you in the back. People are going to accept who was causing the problems, and they're really going to stop singling you out or someone else in your position or in your environment or situation. And I feel that it's going to also teach this community a hard lesson not to single anyone out, that each and every person needs to be, met with love, unconditional love. And if there is a problem, I feel that this community will really come together to try and solve that problem and not really isolate or single somebody out and leave them alone. They're going to come together with unconditional love so they can use all of their love and power to face these problems head on and not ever let them spiral out of control, because I feel like this situation really has gotten out of control tremendously, and there has been people tremendously hurt from this. So if you are one of those people that are on the other side that have really singled somebody out, it is time that you really focus on them, to really make them feel accepted, to really make them feel loved and really wanted. These people, when you're singled out by communities and people, at times you just feel tremendously alone, and that's a horrible, horrible position to be in. But with that being said, I want to remind you that we're never, ever alone, people. Our angels, guides, and ancestors are always around us, and God himself. So if you have been alone and you feel like you have no one to talk to, they are always listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have the King of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This king represents like an entrepreneurial. This could be a business owner. This could be like a really dynamic type of man, but this man is really rash. This could be an authority figure. It doesn't have to. This could be a CIA agent. This could have been the high priest that was in reverse, that was really representing himself also as the King of Wands. And that's what I'm kind of hearing. If you really look at the illustrations on this card, that man or that thing, I don't know what the hell it is, looks really evil. It represents to me somebody that could have been a cult leader that has really conned a lot of people into believing false things. This King of Wands is caught, and this King of Wands is being brought down. So this, and whatever fake businesses this man could have been running is what I'm hearing. Also, the light has been shed on those, and this man is responsible for returning people's money that he could have conned them out of. They're telling me that this is a man that really represented himself in a completely different light, and this is how people are seeing this person. This could be a woman also, so a king or a king could be a woman or a man, excuse me. It could represent a female that's standing more in her masculinity energy, so never take that to heart. It could, if an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius really is provident, but I'm saying a king and you're thinking a man, who the hell is that? But you're thinking, well, this woman, it really represents this woman, then you need to definitely take what resonates and put the people in the positions of where we are reading. So the last card I pulled is humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This is going to allow people to really free themselves from all those fucking burdens. Free themselves, take all those fucking swords out of their back, throw them down. It's going to bring humor back into their community, back into their lives. People are going to be walking down the street, smiling, giggling, having a good time. This has been a very extremely stressful situation for everyone involved. And by the end of this, it's really going to lighten the load, lighten the mood with you and everyone else around you. So that's very beautiful. That is the new cycle starting. All that kind of anger and disappointment and letdown and betrayals and deceit and envy and jealousy is really going to be put to the wayside. And then this humor, love, and light and God and in all the beautiful things in the world are going to replace each and every one of those things. So with that being said, those are the messages I have today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for being patient with me. I know that my throat chakra is really, really a mess. I'm not sure I will be met, which it's really weird for me, but we could be going into a retrograde, or we are in a retrograde. I don't think we are yet, but I feel like one's coming. Also, there's a very powerful full moon coming on, I believe, the 19th. I am a water sign. I am a Cancer. I'm ruled by the moon. Also, my energy is so powerful that retrograde really makes me stutter. It makes my throat chakra not as, clear as it needs to be. So please, please, please be patient with me, which you all are, which I'm very blessed to have each and every one of you. I'm sending you all so much love and light each and every day and tons of healing. And I want to say congratulations if this is your situation, because it is at an ending. You are going to be able to start and step into a new cycle. So thank you, God. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and guides. You are all so beautiful and loving to me. Thank you. Peace.